comes Hydroxide with the last-ditch effort, and Hot Rod with...
He blocks, so Klimaxxx wins. Oh, they get it in return! Get it up in here, and again, they are getting him. No, not... Oh! He's oh, and a big return!
Oh, man.
I love esports!
Welcome everybody to this cast between Team Klimaxxx and Team Flamboyant. This is the the losers final A, as these two teams are going to fight it out to see who's going to play Pelican, which will then decide who plays Team Vertigo in the grand final. I'm joined here by Ninewatts. My name is DrunkenJedi. Hello, Ninewatts.
Hello, DrunkenJedi.
So, this is an exciting match. Team Klimaxxx, Team Flamboyant, two very well-liked teams with well-liked players. Two very strong teams. Have seen a lot of strength coming out from both these teams. Just repeating myself there because I feel like it. And it seems like, I mean, if the votes on Game Show are anything to go off, it looks like Flamboyant are the favourites. However, Klimaxxx do have votes in their favour, although it might just be their own team voting for themselves. Now, we discussed this before, but let's just discuss it quickly again for the stream's benefit. Who do you think are actually going to win without any personal biases?
Without any personal biases, I would vote for Flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
But with personal bias, I would hope that Klimaxxx wins, because it's always nice when the underdog wins.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I like both guys, both sets of players, but I definitely have more attachment to Klimaxxx. And what a name, I mean, just look at that fucking name, it's brilliant. So we're just, I think we're actually playing Dry Dock first, after they've gone through their picking and banning, and we're just waiting for the 15th person to join, as I'm currently actually in. So once we have everyone on the server, we have Flamboyant confirming they're ready, Klimaxxx yet to do so. And then we will be underway with this best of 3 between Team Klimaxxx and Team Flamboyant.
On this map, Drunken, who do you think is gonna win?
Well, it's a very cluster-heavy map. You've got a lot of slides coming out, I'm pretty sure. And Klimaxxx confirmed they're ready. I've just confirmed that we, the casters, are ready, so it looks like we'll be starting. It seems like actually our cameraman Aya needs some time, so we're going to ask the players to stack again, and so Aya can sort out whatever technical issues he's having. Sorry for the delay, guys. We'll be getting ready as soon as possible. It seems like Kenneth's AFK anyway, so we're waiting for him to return at any rate.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yes, so now we have a bit more time. This map, yeah, like I said, lots of backslides. Routes are going to be camped. You send a few offensive players one way, a few offensive players the other way, whatever you want to do, and you can pretty much spot any cap. So if they play it right, it'll be hard to not be spotted as a capper. Although maybe the back routes will be less spotted. But yeah, so lots of spots, lots of slides, cluster plays I'm feeling. Definitely a frag-based map, although I'm looking to maybe see some clutch rock bouncers from cappers. What about you? What do you think?
It's going to be a very intense map, because as you said, there will be a lot of slides, which obviously means a lot of flag movement, which is always fun to look at. And
yeah,
if it goes well, it's very satisfying for the casters and the teams for a hard-fought cap.
Yeah.
So, hoping for the best.
Well, Klimaxxx are all ready. I think we're just still waiting on Kenneth to return if he hasn't already. And nope, Flamboyant are moving across, so it looks like we will be starting. as I need to actually leave the game. And Tilbax moving across to the wrong side. Let's just quickly do a roster readout. I'll begin with Blood Eagle and you with Diamond Swords. On Blood Eagle, we have Team Klimaxxx. That includes Langer Longshot, Barrel Organ, X-Fly, Dropkick, Twin, Snacker, and Tilbax.
Yes, and on Diamond Sword we have Flamboyant with the JPY, Shrek, Yod Sanklai, Kenneth, Mele, Guillaume, and Fingom.
Now, yet again, like the match yesterday, we're seeing multiple Raiders coming out for both teams, so it's nice to see the Raiders still make a comeback. Kenneth's actually really far ahead. Oh, he's going to take out the Gens immediately, which is interesting move, seeing as they're not running Doombringer on flag, but I guess they want to deny the possibility of Doombringer on flag on the side of Blood Eagle, on the side of Klimaxxx.
Certainly, although Doombringer on flag isn't the most played thing on this map, as it's a huge stand, so it can easily be disrupted, in addition to, you know, which route would you cover with your one force field? It's so open.
But we see on the Diamond Sword base, the clear is happening, but the defense is happening better. I think very well played by Fink and Shrek and Yod's there. Yod's just respawning to help out again, but Finger and Shrek maintaining their lives, just, well, you know, making sure that they stay on stand to get the Kappa, who is actually only just starting now, so no action really happening there for a while as far as I can tell. And it seems like it's a reset on both sides.
Indeed, let's just hope this resetting and no grabbing won't continue for very long and we'll get some fast-paced, exciting games. Both teams have extremely competent cappers, so maybe we'll see some new routes being run.
Well, Twin just came in on the route, but he had absolutely no disruption, so unfortunately Fingon is just going to say hell no, and he's going to blue plate him, or ground pound, I'm not really sure, could have been either. We've got Snacker in midfield as Soldier, just spamming a little bit of AR, but he's going to kill out and be more in sync with the rest of his team. Whereas on the other side, we have Guillaume just taken out by Dropkick, doing a great job as LD, pushing out early, disrupting that offense. But we've got Mello here, spotting Twin on his route, so Twin's not going to be not getting out anywhere anytime soon. But we do have a grab from Kenneth as Raider with some decent speed. And he's going to be going quite far home, 600 health left. He has the crash behind him, but he also has his team with him. And he's going to be capping this 1-0 for Team Flamboyant. Langer Longshot grabs the flag, but unfortunately nothing happens from it. Twin tries to get a re-grab off the stand, but again, nothing happening there, with Flamboyant cleaning up everyone who's left and securing that 1-0. I'm afraid my co-caster Ninewatts here has... he's a bit ping fucked, so we're just going to have to wait for his ping to return to normal before I can have some support on that side. So until then, we will be enjoying a solo cast from me. Now, as we can see, both teams setting up. Langer Longshot over here in the soldier suit, probably just setting up on an offense route, passing Kenneth on his way, meeting Guillaume. A little bit of just AR thrown out there, but nothing that's too troubling. Whereas actually near the Flamboyant stand, we see Snacker maybe going for a grab. I don't know, it looks like he might be trying to just do a slide route, but he gets out without Fingen actually doing anything, which is very interesting. I thought Fingen was able to, but we do have support from Team Klimaxxx. It seems like Diamond Swords, Team Flamboyant don't have anyone on this really, so that's a secured grab, and well, we'll see about the cap from Team Klimaxxx. Whereas
Yes.
Kenneth gets out with the flag. Team Ninewatts, it's nice to have you back. Team Ninewatts, yes.
Team knows I have my own little team. However, yes, Kenneth did come.
Miller actually going to get the retrieve, maybe? Ah, no, he sniped out. Never mind. Sorry, I thought that was going to be a clutch moment, but Team Klimaxxx managing to secure the flag.
But Kenneth doing the thing which every offensive player should do, which is come in on a fast semi, and obviously saving his team there, preventing the Klimaxxx gap. However, it has become a standoff.
It has indeed become a standoff, as we have JPY and Malur moving in through the middle with Guillaume and Fingen up top. Fingen going offense instead of remaining defense. We're running Shrek, Yods, and Kenneth on defense this time. Maybe keeping Kenneth and his immense fracking power on defense just to make sure that they have secured this flag. Maybe a sign of respect to the offense of Team Klimaxxx. But at Team Klimaxx's base, we see JPY, Guillaume, Fingen, and Malur all pushing on the poor 3 defense. Absolutely shredding them, wrecking them. They got wrecked, son. And they're about to maybe try and cap this, but Langer and Snacker are here to make an E-grab, and Yeah, looks like Team Klimaxxx going to hold on to this some more, but we have Malure, JP, and Fingon perfectly positioned. The chain fire comes out, Snacker goes down. The retrieve coming out, and we'll be seeing a cap. Oh, where's Shrek? Come on, Shrek, come on. There we go. Second cap for Team Flamboyant. Klimaxxx really need to pull something out because this is an early lead. First 5 minutes, we have seen 2 caps for Team Flamboyant. If they keep this up, it'll be a 6-0. Obviously, that's not necessarily going to happen, but Team Klimaxxx needs to be worried.
Indeed, Klimaxxx definitely seems to be struggling against the Flamboyant offense. As
we see a grab cycle coming out from Kenneth. Oh man, that's beautiful.
I think
he took a grab cycle, and that gave him some. He used the jumping off to get some extra speed as Raider. That's pretty funny. But as I speak, we do have a grab from Xfire. He is out with 150. He's playing Raider, so he's got some tankiness, but no, he's going to opt to punt that to midfield. That is supported by Snacker. Kenneth coming in maybe to get a grab, maybe Guillaume or JP. Doesn't really matter who grabs it as long as they get it out. JPY going for the grab, but a lovely body block by Tilbax, making sure they're not going anywhere anytime soon. But we do have a lot of support here from Klimaxxx, so while Guillaume did have the flag, he is quickly taken up by Tilbax. Shrek's here to maybe make a play, but there's just too much support. However, the Diamond Sword flag, the Flamboyant flag, was returned in all the madness, so unfortunately, while they do secure their flag, they don't get anything from it, and that's not good.
Nope, JP's coming in on a fast pub rat there, throwing off the defense, but he gets right away. Poor guy. They do obviously have their advantages. These fast rushers get set up in seconds, but then again, you often come in with low health and high visibility.
Speaking of fast routes and high visibility, Kenneth is high, and in more ways than one, I'm sure. He is spotted by Barrel, unfortunately, but he's actually setting up a cap route as Pathfinder. Has his regen interrupted, so he's probably going to break it off and not bother at all. Maybe go and try and get a kill on Barrel, but yeah, it seems like he's going to succeed in this. Is Kenneth? I think Kenneth's lasering Barrel's face. That's funny. But as I'm speaking, Barrel just snipes out JPY. Guillaume coming in for a grab, but not successful. Miller maybe going to try and be a second cap grab, and he does manage it. Gets out full health. Manages to disc to get some more speed as he was slow with no energy. And on the other side, well, now on their side, Team Klimaxxx have managed to secure the Flamboyant flag. Really nicely done. Lang and Longshot out with most of his health. Fantastic support. We've got Tilbax and Xfire remaining here. Kenneth pushing in, but there's just too much Klimaxxx here. You're going to Klimaxxx all over him.
You may never know though, it is Kenneth. He might
this
pull
is
something
true.
Amazing out of his
Hashtag max damage.
With his Swedish genes.
Unfortunately not. Klimaxxx whole team too strong for just Kenneth.
That's a shame, but it's also to be expected.
Indeed it is. Seems like both teams are just setting up now. We've got Twin, Snacker and Langer moving in down the low grounds. Kenneth's going to throw out some chainfire on Langer, hoping to disrupt him. Kenneth's then going to kill out. So that's just the typical sort of roam defensive play there. He's going to push out early, leaving the rest of his team. Tilbax here under a lot of pressure. JPY going to get this retrieve. So now it's kind of a race to the Flamboyant flag stand. They do have Kenneth there to defend, but we do have Barrel, Twin, Langer and Snacker. Twin taken out, but Langer Longshot's going to get out with this flag. He does get disked, so he is going to die. So this may well be a cap here if they time this right.
Indeed, there's nobody. Oh,
well,
actually,
look at that crash though. Drop kick and XP, Twin in midfield, Tilbax as well. Langer's on his way. We do have some nice crash here from Klimaxxx.
Yes, nobody is going for JP though, which is understandable. Oh wait, the flag has been dropped, he has been conked, and Lange goes in and gets the return. Beautiful play by Klimaxxx right there.
That was some gothy crash right there. However, it's left their flag stand completely free for Malure to just grab this. No speed whatsoever. Interesting how he had nothing. I realise it's just a thrust grab, but come on Malure, are you even trying? It is getting rather far though. The chainfire does come out. He opts to punt it. Malure and Guillaume here to support. So we do have some nice crash from Klimaxxx, but it is not enough as far as I can tell. Think going to miss the pickup, but it doesn't matter. They've only got Snacker as an immediate danger, and he's got plenty of time to get to that flag stand. So this will be the third cap on the boards for Team Flamboyant. 3-0 with 15 minutes left. Klimaxxx need to do something different because this is just not working.
Indeed, as we see, it is a fast-paced map, but it's the fast-paced map in one team's favour. Obviously being Flamboyant with the 3 gabs in 10 minutes. let's hope Klimaxxx gets the game together, because they do have a real chance of doing very well against Flamboyant. They have previously taken maps from them, so I see no reason to why they cannot do it again.
Maybe I'm thinking maybe DX. I do know for a fact that they do quite like DX, although Barrel isn't so much of a fan of the fog, but I'm sure he'll live with it. Actually, Kennett's sitting up on his route while Langer's possibly coming in on a slowish soldier grab. It's only going about 200. Fingen hasn't spotted him, so he's going to get out with this full health. Sniper sending out the first shot, but missing, unfortunately for them. Twins in the midfield here to support. We do have Kennett maybe breaking off to chase. Yeah, it looks like that. We do have Crash from Diamond Sword, but maybe not enough, because there's plenty of Klimaxxx here to counter them. Kennett gets out with the grab, but not before it's capped. 3-1 now. Team Klimaxxx are not out of this yet. JPY going to maybe try and get midfield retrieve, but he is taken out. So 3-1, 14.5 minutes left. Klimaxxx still showing some life.
Yeah, still a very real chance to turn around the game. It's 14 minutes is a long time. It's a map with many grabs can be made in a very short time as well. However, it's Flamboyant defense, which is one of the best defenses in the game.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, Yodz by himself is enough of a threat, but with Shrek, Fingen, Jesus fucking Christ, you'd better bring your A game if you want to do anything against that.
indeed, those are three extremely experienced players who know their game, this game in and out. There's the chance they will make a mistake is tiny.
Meanwhile, Guillaume chaining out Twin. Klimaxxx not going to have another cap route for at least another 5 seconds or so before Twin respawns and starts his route. A big disappointment for them to not be able to do that. Guillaume the Juggernaut suit. We don't see that many Juggernauts on offense these days due to them having quite a high skill cap with the mortars. It's quite easy to dodge the mortars. Barrel Organ now under pressure from Guillaume, so this is great for them because Malheur is completely unspotted as Guillaume takes out Barrel confidently. Lots of Klimaxxx on the stand, but JPY and Kennett are here, two very accomplished fraggers. Malheur coming in on his back route, not especially fast. I'm wondering how he's losing all his speed, but on a completely free stand. Yep, everyone's taken out. They're going to kill out. I'm going to go support them on defense. We do have chase from Tilbax as Pathfinder, and don't underestimate him, but Malheur is high, Malheur is fast. They're maybe nicely picked up by Fingen. We see a conk miss. Fingen's still hanging around. He is now conked, but we have a lot of Flamboyant here to support this. Klimaxxx, unfortunately, have lost this cap yet again. 4-1.
It is starting to look grim for Klimaxxx, looking at the current trend, but as always, there's a chance.
There is always a chance. There is always a chance. But 12 minutes and a half left. Their chances are running thin. Each and every route from here on counts. They need to make it count.
Indeed, it's not only they have to cap themselves, but they can also not let the other team cap, as that just drives the nail deeper into the coffin.
And speaking of caps and grabs counting, Fingen and Yodz just denying any attempt at grabbing the flag as 2 cappers come in and 2 cappers die. Well played by them. And it seems like we've got X5 setting up earlier than the rest of his team. Snacker behind him. Twins only starting his route now, so they'll be hoping to maybe just hang back until Twins about, say, 15 seconds out before moving in. Although maybe going earlier on a sniper. Meanwhile, on the other side on the map, we've got JPY and Malheur, Guillaume all here. Maybe Kennett's going for the grab. Yep, Kennett is going for the flag. As a raider, he's out with some speed, pretty decent for a raider. 1300 health, completely undisrupted so far. Nicely conked by Langer. Langer probably going to get to retrieve unless he gets chained out, which he does. Kennett taking him out. Him and Yodz going to secure this flag. Twin is home though, and Klimaxxx is there to support. So while Kennett is chasing this, he's probably not going to get a retrieve.
Indeed, as a soldier, the chance is absolutely tiny. I should do have to kill the carrier. As a Pathfinder, you still have the lucky conk, or the Jesus conk as it might be called, but as a soldier, nah.
Nah, mate.
Nah.
Alright, so it seems like we're setting up for yet another standoff. This is particularly dangerous for Team Klimaxxx because the longer these standoffs last, the more comfortable Flamboyant can be in their 4-1 lead. So Klimaxxx really need to end this soon.
Indeed, any wasting of time, if you can call it that, by Flamboyant is beneficial for Flamboyant. Standoff can be exactly what they wanted. However, the Klimaxxx crash, or Klimaxxx offense, is coming in very, very quick. Long before the Flam offense has reached the Klimaxxx defense. Shrek is half, Yodz is half, but Lange is there on his own. Will he get it? come on.
I'm not seeing it. We've got Yods, Langer. Sorry, we've got Shrek and Yods with Kenneth coming to support. Langer, I want to believe, but unfortunately I can't. On the other side, however, the flag is dropped, maybe passed off to Snacker. We do have Guillaume and JP putting the pressure. This will likely be a retrieve. However, he punted away. Smart move there. Look at that Klimaxxx spawn. 3 or 4 of them just spawned now, exactly where the flag went. 5 now just spawned.
I think it's
there.
Actually every single one of them.
Yeah. So, Klimaxxx gonna hold on to this flag at least for another minute or so before the end of the standoff comes. I'm hoping it ends in that soon, because Klimaxxx, if it doesn't end in a minute or two, even then that might be too late.
Indeed. They would need to chain the grabs with incredible efficiency and precision if they'd want to still be able to have a fighting chance after this.
Indeed. And we see we've got Flamboyant moving out through the midfield. Guillaume and Fingen perhaps earlier than JP and Miller. Miller's going to get there a bit later than everyone else. That is 4 Flamboyant players versus 3 Klimaxxx players. You can only imagine how that's going to go out. We've got Barrel Organ and Snacker on the other side of the map with Twin and Langer also here, so we're going to see how they manage that. Shrek nicely rabbiting this while people clear up. That's already one person gone, so
Flag has been dropped on the side, and Flamboyant somehow manages to return it. Mello with an excellent play. They're chaining out the carrier and sneaking in the return, even though it was surrounded by at least 2 Klimaxxx players. Shrek on the other side. Barrel is dead. Nothing can
It's interesting to see the respect that Shrek gave Barrel there. Shrek could have easily gone for the cap. Barrel wasn't Pathfinder, he was Soldier, I believe. He could have easily capped that. Barrel might have done some damage, but he had too much health for Barrel to kill him, so interesting to see the amount of respect Shrek had for Barrel's output of damage there, and he waited for Kenneth to clean him up some more before going for that cap. But that's 5-1 for Team Flamboyant, and I hate to call things early, but 8 minutes and a half left, 5-1, and with the display of strength we've seen from Flamboyant on this map so far, I'm afraid Flamboyant seem to have this all in the bag. But if Klimaxxx do bring this back, I'll be eternally grateful, because that would be one fucking great comeback.
Indeed, it would be the comeback of the century. It would echo through the ages as the single most impressive play in Tribe's history.
Speaking of impressive plays, X-Fight gets out full health, 170 speed, chaining Finger in his chase, but Finger's still alive, and he's still alive but very, very low, so less efficiency there. X-Fight still has over 1,000 health, and he does have support, so it seems like they'll be able to secure this flag quite nicely. Although we do have Yods, Fingon and Guillaume here, but they're all rather low. Then again, so are the Klimaxxx guys, so it's still possible, but however, quite unlikely. And yeah, that's secured by the Klimaxxx guys.
Indeed. On the side of Mela did come out on the semi-grab. Flam are running a lot more semi-grabs than Klimaxxx, it seems like. On the run at least 2 of the offense players.
Whoa, I think just Kenneth got a retrieve just there.
What?
I wasn't looking, but I only saw Kenneth there. Holy shit.
Well, there was it. Sweden genes do help.
Looks like we have some nice crash from Klimaxxx. 2 people just taken out and then 2 more, so unfortunately it's not going to be enough, and that is the 6th cap. 6-1. I mean, I said I hate to call it, but I think at this point any wise man could see how this game was going. Unfortunate that Klimaxxx were beaten so confidently. I mean, Klimaxxx have been doing some fantastic crashes this game, really. Their crashes have been superb, but clearly not enough, as the strength of Flamboyant being quite clear.
Indeed, it seems that Flamboyant is playing on the A game today, or Klimaxxx isn't playing as well as they normally do, because I did not expect such a stomp. I was expecting it to be like within 2 caps of each other, to be honest.
Well, it's basically just come down to the fact that this map has been just out-fragged. I mean,
indeed,
we've seen some great stops from Fingen and Yods, but if you just look at how the duels have panned out, I mean, look at the kills. You see Kenneth with 26, JP and Yods with 18 and 19 respectively, Shrek with 17, and in your hand you see, we've got X-Fi with 17, Dropkick with 14 frags. But as I talk, we have X-Fi grabbing the flag as Soldier, 900 health. The chain and the snipe is there. Yods here going to get the conk. That is going to be one retrieved flag. Twin maybe going to make a hero play, but Yods bounces out the way. Twin managing to maybe kill Yods, maybe, come on, I believe. No, Yods going to get the retrieve a split second before Barrel snipes him out. So that's a reset cap, 5 minutes and 50 seconds left on the board, 6-1. And this is the first map of the best of 3 between Team Klimaxxx and Team Flamboyant in this Losers Finals A. The winner of this moves on to play Pelican, and the winner of that has a chance to play in the Grand Finals.
Kenneth did try a very ambitious rather up the hill, but didn't seem to work at all. Running into
Yes,
barrel.
not going so far, unfortunately for him.
Poor man.
So, based off your knowledge of the two teams, I don't know how well you know Flamboyant, but both of us know Klimaxxx relatively well. What do you think the favoured map is going to be next for map 2?
I don't know.
I honestly think DX. DX or Kata.
I think permafrost.
Please, no. No. Meanwhile, Kenneth gets out with a grab. He is actually, well, he was unscathed, but the damage comes out, the chainfire comes out, the snipes come out, and the disc comes out, much like Seaman, as he is ground pounded by Twin, and that is one return flag.
Indeed, however, like every Klimaxxx player seems to be on the return, and every player who's on that return isn't clearing for a kappa,
Indeed.
and therefore no caps can be made.
Kenneth's doing it again. This is something he's done for like the 3rd or 4th time that I've seen so far. Get a grab cycle as Raider, and then, well, he's not doing what he did before. Before, he would actually jump off in midfield, but this time he took the grab cycle to the enemy team. Now he's dueling Tilbax, seemingly winning until it's ground pounded by dropkick and finished off by Tilbax. So that's a not successful offense route by Kenneth. As you can see here, 2 grab cycles are sitting by the Klimaxxx base. Meanwhile, other side of the map, we've got XFi coming in on a slide route as Soldier. No, he's going to go for Shrek. Gets a ground pound off and some chain, finishes Shrek off quite nicely. Meanwhile, Twin is coming in on that Soldier route with some nice speed, about 230 right now. Wall's going 250. Seems like the Klimaxxx guy's done a perfect job of clearing, but unfortunately Twin lost all his speed and he's just going to stop here. I wonder what's going on there. I really don't know.
Might have disconnected. It seems like a thing you do when you disconnect. You stop and do nothing. Poor guy. That would be the most unfortunate timing ever.
That was the worst timing. He was on such a great cleared stand.
It
That's
was
really unfortunate.
literally perfect.
It was fantastic. I don't know. And both teams have reset, it seems. Everyone's at their respective bases, with Team Klimaxxx being the first to push out. Actually, one of them nicking Dropkick is actually nicking Kenneth's grab cycles and maybe get some early disruption on the enemy offense. Or maybe he's just going offense for the hell of it. I mean, what else can they do? They've got 3 minutes left to get 5 caps, or 4 caps and a grab. So I wish them luck in that endeavour. Maybe I think he's going for a grab cycle grab. Dropkick the LD is going for a grab cycle grab. Finger knows he's there though, and he can grenade all he wants. He gets wrecked by his own player, Snacker. Well done, Snacker. That Merv clearly showing that it's the best choice of Juggernaut's arsenal. Perhaps maybe the Mortar next time. Meanwhile, Lange Longshot's also on a route. He's about less than 200, 1400 health, seemingly unspotted. We've not seen that many spots on this particular route, so it's interesting to see that, considering how easy it is.
JP did grab the flag, and esports 2 melee who came in on a pub route, who is already halfway through the map.
And on the other side, we've got Lange Longshot getting out with the flag on that route I mentioned. Seems like he's going to be getting home relatively safely.
Seems that we have a standoff, which is what Klimaxxx does absolutely not want.
No. They've got less than 2 minutes now, 6-1. I mean, it's been GG for at least a couple of minutes now. So Klimaxxx just kind of going to go for the honor caps now and maybe have some shock horror fun. But we do see Snacker and Twin pushing out on the high ground. Fingon gonna give them some chainfire, ruin their region maybe. Fingon, JP and Malur, Kenneth and Guillaume on this return. Maybe they're looking to cap this one out, because we've only got Shrek and Yods on defense, but Shrek and Yods still a force to be reckoned with. The conk comes out and a nice return by Kenneth, well played, and there's only Snacker and Barrel here. Shrek gonna go he was gonna go straight forward, but Snacker's gonna grab this. We do have a lot of Flamboyant spawning as Pathfinder. Malur, Kenneth and Fingon all spawning and thrusting towards him. Thrusting towards him is the best things that ever happened to him, of course. And that's a retrieve. XFi and Tilbax here. XFi gets a grab, but he's taken out by Fingon. Tilbax and Dropkick here to maybe make something happen, but well, Flamboyant look like they're going to cap this one out. The whole team's here, and while we do have Crash coming in for Klimaxxx, it only delays the inevitable in my opinion. With 50 seconds left, this is GG either way.
Nobody's on the return on Barrel.
Oh, Barrel picks up the flag. Oh man, and is the retrieve going to come out? Nope. All Klimaxxx players taken out on that particular rush there. Dropkick still here.
Come on.
Conk comes out, but Malur is maybe thinking about picking up. Yes, he does. And here we see the 7th cap happen.
GG. Capped out. That was the last thing on my list of things which I expected to happen.
I knew Flamboyant would win, and on such a frag-heavy map, it's not a surprise. But I really was hoping for Klimaxxx to play more solidly. I was hoping for them. Oh, they played well. Just I was hoping for them to do better. Really, I don't know. But yes, that is the first map of 3 in this best of 3 between these two teams. It is again the Season 3 Losers Bracket Finals A. So the winner of this plays Team Pelican, and the winner of that gets to play in the Grand Final versus Vertigo to get them nice esport dollars. I believe it is $1,300 to the number 1, and incrementally less for number 2 and 3. So you know, I think they'll be getting like 150 quid or like $200, I think it is, between the players for the top team. For number 1, I believe it was about $200 per person.
Yes, it was something like that last year.
So yeah, DX the map is rotated to, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is that map.
It does actually,
it does,
because first thing Barrel said was we want to pick DX. So you were right with your predictions.
DX indeed.
DX, it's much like Drylook in that regard.
Yes, lots of it's like Drylook in that you slide and grab. However, the on this map it's grab and slide. Unfortunately, my co-cost in Ninewatts has been ping fucked again, but fortunately it is in this time of waiting, as it appears that Twin needs some time to set up, and we don't actually have all 14 players on the server yet, it appears. So I'm just going to think a little bit about what's going to happen this map. We're going to have a lot of epic clusters, I feel. There are going to be people grabbing the flag and just kind of going with it, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see at least a couple of caps for Flamboyant and maybe Klimaxxx, depending on how they play, coming out just by simply grabbing and jumping off the stand, because you can't underestimate the speed you get just from simply hopping off the stand and sliding down. You get at least 200 by simply doing that. If you impulse disc, if you disc jump or grenade jump, you know, you get an extra 50 at least. So that's going to be certainly a danger. They'll need to be careful, and maybe we'll see more Pathfinder roam. And I believe my co-cost Ninewatts has returned. Ninewatts, say hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I have returned from the depths of pink-fuckedness.
Yeah, I was just considering how we might have more Pathfinders on this map, considering the ease it is to grab, but also the ease it is to chase if you get rage, and also the boost from it being such a downward slope to begin with.
Indeed, you can easily slide from the big hills, and then keep on sliding and easily get 200, 250 speeds.
Oh man, I love the delay in the stream. Someone just shouted in chat, $200! Yes, thank you. Indeed. Seems like we have 14 on the server, but no confirmation from Twin that he is ready.
The Dam Train, who is what we would call a pub star, an excellent frag in pubs and fun to play with.
Sorry, what?
The guy who said it. The Dam Train is his name.
Oh, I haven't seen him in pubs actually.
Haven't you?
No. What does he do in pubs? Now what to think your ping's fucked again. Talk?
Yeah, it's
No,
really
you're fine
badly.
now. You're fine now.
No, it's spiking.
So, what does that Dam Train guy do in pubs?
He kills people. He kills people really well.
What modes and what class?
Normally TDM as soldier, I think.
Ah, right, the typical frag core class then.
Indeed.
In a typical frag core game mode. Seems like Twin is experiencing issues as he drops from the server, so we'll be just waiting for him to get back, and maybe we'll see if... yeah, Barrel says coming soon with a TM. Unfortunately, Hi-Res doesn't support TM in the chat, but Barrel would if he could.
Indeed, Twin just came online again, so hopefully he'll be in the server in a few moments.
Indeed.
But yeah, oopsie.
I'm going to take this moment to quickly grab a beer, so if you could please take over just for a minute, Ninewatts, that'd be fantastic. And also, if they starting, please make them wait if I'm not back yet.
I will. So, my predictions for this map. I'm gonna say it again, I hope Klimaxxx wins, but I think Flamboyant will win due to their superior fragging and better organization as a team, as Klimaxxx has recently had a lot of people. Like nothing happened. Yes, as I was saying, Klimaxxx got a lot of people from DLX, which padded up the offense, and they might still be there trying to fit in with the tight group, which is the Klimaxxx team, which is a very old team. I played for them back in the day, but then they were a lot worse than they are now, because I'm still as bad, but they have improved a lot, luckily. Because when the team doesn't improve, it's very sad to see. However, we are still waiting for Twin. Actually, Twin has returned, but we're waiting for DrunkenJedi, who is slowly getting drunk, because he's getting a beer. Poor man. Normally, at this point, I'd tell a joke, but because none of my jokes are appropriate for audiences like this, I won't. But if anyone has a joke, they are free to tell them in the stream, in the chat, and we can all laugh. And hopefully it's a better joke than I would say, and definitely more acceptable.
And I am back. Apologies for my tardiness, guys. My roommate had to desperately talk to me about something that was completely and utterly irrelevant, so you can blame her.
I found out I'm really bad at talking to myself.
Alright. So it seems like people are moving across now, so the match will begin in a full... My overlay is actually gone. There it is. Full 30 seconds. Ah, oh, shut up, Ninewatts, you're fine. Making me look bad, my ass. So, in 25 seconds, we'll begin. So, let's call out the rosters. I will begin with Blood Eagle yet again. And on Blood Eagle for Team Flamboyant, we have Yodanklai, Shrek, Kenneth, Guillaume, Mella, JP, and JX3 Aru. I believe JX3 wasn't playing last game. Looks like... Who's missing?
It's...
Fingen. Fingen is missing.
That's
so they've subbed him out. And Diamond Sword Ninewatts.
Yes, I'm gonna have some fun and try to alliterate people. Do you have a favorite letter you want to pick?
Just go for alliteration. For their names.
Oh, okay. The Terrific Twin, the Derpy Dropkick, the Caucasian Cuckook. I know it starts with a C, don't worry. The Bombastic Barrel Organ.
You okay there, Ninewatts?
Beady Snuff.
Ninewatts, unfortunately, your ping has fucked up again. As we look at the Blood Eagle side, we see Snacker and... Oh no! Snacker and Cuckook getting decent clear enough, maybe, but unfortunately, well, someone was on the stand and that person and their fat ass stopped anything happening. On the other side, we do actually have a flag grabbed. I didn't see what happened, but that flag's not going anywhere as Dropkick nurses it into the side of the base. Ninewatts, how's your ping doing?
I'm too scared to say anything right now.
Right, because halfway through those names you cut out, I believe, but it's fine.
Give me
we
one
actually see
second,
Snacker, Cuckook, and X-Fi kind of progressing through midfield towards the left side, maybe trying to get some disruption off on the Sentinel and the Standy. 489 won't be able to cast so much right now because his ping is confirmed as bad. X-Fi and Cuckook trying to get disruption. They do manage to kill Yods. Kenneth is still alive. Kenneth gets the stop. Kenneth now playing Flag D as opposed to Roma or offense with the shotgun, I believe. The shotgun being fucking lethal as that thing just shreds through anything like you never believe. And on the other side we have JPY. It seems like he's capping with the twin fuser. Oh no, they're going for this. They threw the flag out and JPY was going to pick it up in midfield. Barrel Organ getting a fucking clutch body block on him, however, completely denying any grab on that midfield flag. So it seems like it's a complete reset, although XFi is preemptively at the other side, with Twin only now starting his route. XFi, you're out of sync, mate. You need to kill out, because otherwise... Or run away, because... Oh, he's just hiding under Dangerous Crossing, but Yods knows what's up. Yods knows everything. Snacker being chained out by Yods. He's already half health. We do have Fractals on stands. Welcome back, Ninewatts. X-Spy and Kukuka are also spamming their shit. With some effect, Yods is down, but Kenneth and Shrek are looking healthy. Oh, Kenneth just lost all his health. Yods coming back to support, though. Twin is nicely body blocks by Shrek. Very well played by the Sentinels here. On the other side, we have JX3 getting out with a grab. 1,000 health left, but he is conked. Dropkick, perhaps going to get this retrieve. Oh, JPY knocks it out of the way. We do have more support. Malur picks it up. We've got 3 people from Flamboyant here, plus JPY, though he's low. Snacky goes for the retrieve, but is taken out. Twin and X-Fire here. Dropkick tagging along. And nicely returned by Twin. Very nice crash from Team Klimaxxx there. They handled that well. It looks like Flamboyant we're going to get the retrieve. We're going to continue with that flag there, but nicely retrieved by Klimaxxx. And we have a reset here. Now, I was hoping to grab a kick hack, grab a break, but unfortunately Ninewatts' ping has fucked again, so I will have to continue. Guillaume, Miller and JX3 pushing out into midfield, with Yods and Shrek playing Roam and Sniper respectively, with Kenneth on stands, Kenneth being a pretty beastly standee. We've got Guillaume and JP coming in for a grab. JP gets out almost full health, 300. This guy is going home. We need a response from Klimaxxx now, as we see it. Dropkick as Soldier in midfield. Kukuk as well. Snacker's already there. XV as well. Snacker going for the grab, but unfortunately gets plated by, I believe it was Yods. And, or was it Kenneth? One of the two. And there we go. That's a cap for Team Flamboyant. 1-0 on this map of DX. Map 2. Team Flamboyant taking the first map. We have 20 minutes and 50 seconds left for Team Klimaxxx to maybe pull ahead in this game. Speaking of... never mind. They grabbed the flag, but Yods quickly chains them out. Ninewatts, are you there, my friend?
Sort of. Things still really, really bad.
Yeah, you're roboting a little bit. Alright, so
Yeah.
we see XFi and JP... Sorry, not JPY, Malur past each other. Lovely mortar by XFi, throwing out the BM in chat. Hi, he says, as Malur is low fucking health as Raider. Barrel Organ looking to maybe finish him off, missing several times. Barrel, why are you so bad? Malur taken down to 2 health. A fart in the wind, a no scope from the old BXT would kill him now. And Barrel misses again. Ah, oh, Barrel, what is this? I'm just kidding. Barrel is, of course, a fantastic sniper. And on the other side of the map, we have JX3, Yods, Guillaume, and JPY all respawning, all going to defend that stand as Snacker and Kukuk are trying to clear it for the incoming Twin. Twin throwing out the Twin Fuser, grabs the flag, 500 health. Well played by him, but he is chained down to 452 health. Sniped out by Shrek before he can get the punt off, and it looks like JPY is going to maybe go and get the retrieve. Oh, there it goes. There we go. On the other side, doesn't seem like a grab's happening anytime soon, so looks like we're going to experience a bit of lull in the action here, although we do have a nice spread of Flamboyant players reaching out across the left side of the map there from their point of view. And we have Twin starting on his route. Meanwhile, JX3, Guillaume and Miller all on the other side of the map. Perhaps a bit early, as I only see JPY starting his route now, but looks like it's just Miller there now as Dropkick kills JX3 and then swiftly kills out. Meanwhile, Kukuk and XFi still here. Snacker gets taken out early, and it looks like Kukuk is the only one remaining to get the clear for Twin here. Twin unfortunately stopped, and Shrek gonna finish him off. I think that might have been the shotgun there. Nice burst power of that thing, so an unsuccessful grab attempt by them. And at the Dumbest Sword base, we see Dropkick defending his flag, though he is actually off stand right now. Snacker coming in to also defend. JPY gets lovely stopped by Tilbax. Tilbax getting a triple kill on Dropkick, JP and Miller, so only a double kill as far as the game is concerned, but I count it as triple kill. Dropkick still counts. On the other side, Team Flamboyant's whole defense is still there and raring to go, so nothing happening for them so far, and it looks like we're just going to be setting up for now. Unfortunately, Ninewatts' ping is still terrible, so it's just going to be a solo cast from here on until further notice. He's going to restart his router, he'll be back in about 4 minutes. So, as he does that, Twin coming in on the route, Twin through the Pathfinder, throws out the explosive, Kennett on stand, gets the kill. Lovely play by Kennett. He was under immense pressure as far as I could tell, and that's going to be a retrieve for Team Flamboyant. Snacker's going to try and make something happen, but a fool's hope, surely. Meanwhile, we do have JX3, Guillaume, and Malheur all here on like a pincer movement, seemingly, on the Diamond Sword base. JPY, I would estimate to be about 15 seconds out, so they'll be pushing in right now to disrupt Barrel to prevent him from getting early snipes and maybe dropkick from pushing out and doing some damage. They're actually focusing on the standy a little bit. If we see Tilbax taken down low, JPY getting out with almost full health. Very well played, nicely cleared. Meanwhile, on the other side of the base, the other side of the map, sorry, with the Blood Eagle base, everything is clear aside from Snacker. So JP is going to come home. He's not unscathed, he's very, very low, but he does have the support he needs, with Malheur going to be passing off the flag to. X5 is going to try and get a retrieve, but wow, X5 taking out both JPY and Malheur. Nicely played. However, Yods is there, and you don't fuck with Yods. He's going to pass it off to Shrek, and Shrek's going to come in to cap this. Twin going to go for a grab, and he actually gets taken out, which is very unfortunate for them. Taken out by Kook, not what they wanted. And it seems like the retrieve is going to be made, and the retrieve on the other flag as well. A complete reset. Well played by Team Klimaxxx. I honestly thought Flamboyant were definitely going to cap that, but seemingly not. Dropkick actually gonna just, yeah, sorry dropkick, but yeah, that was never gonna work, mate. I mean, come on, he was on stand, come on. So it seems like a complete reset as both teams are setting up on their offense routes. Twin just setting up on his cap route now, JPY just about to do the same with Kook and Drop. So we got Kook and who's that over here? X-Fi on the other side of the map, with Snacker actually already quite close to the other guy's stand. Meanwhile, we do have Malheur coming in on a very fast route, it seems. Explosive thrown out, body blocked by Tailbacks. Well played. The Blood Eagle flag kind of drop below kind of the side of the base, which is very, very awkward for Team Klimaxxx. So that's unfortunately going to put a stop to any grabs, but they do retrieve it. So they opt to go for the option of Rage, with XY being the last straggler to get caught up before they stop this grab by Twin. And there it is. Nice body block by Kennett. Super heavy block. On the other side, Diamond Sword base, nicely defended by Klimaxxx, it seems, as the flag is grabbed, but not going anywhere anytime soon. So let's come another reset. 15 minutes and 10 seconds left on the scoreboard. 0-1 to Team Flamboyant. Still a chance in this for Klimaxxx. This is definitely not the same story we saw last map. This is good. This is good for Klimaxxx. They're showing that they can still hold their own. They're only one cap down. They're definitely still in this. Anything can happen on this map. It's actually a surprise that there actually haven't been more caps, but that's a testament to the defense and the crash of both sides. Meanwhile, Guillaume gets out with the flag. Full health as Raider, 190 speed, some chainfire coming out, but not enough. He's got enough health to jet up and maybe pass off to a teammate. Shrek going to focus on sniping before grabbing that flag. Kook maybe going to try and get a retrieve, but he's going to punt it away, making it a bit difficult, but unfortunately not enough. And he's going to be chained the fuck out. Snack is here as well though. Snacker gets the kill, but Yods is there. Yods does what he does best, and he kills the fuck out of everything. Yods maybe going to try and jet, or maybe throw it up. Conked by X-Fi actually. This is going to buy some more time. Conked again. And there goes all the Klimaxxx guys. JPY are going to now try and jet up, and this is the second cap in a row. Well, I say in a row. The second cap for Team Flamboyant. And yeah, that's putting them in more of a lead. It's looking less peachy for, well, I say peachy. It's looking less encouraging for Team Klimaxxx now, as Flamboyant getting a bit more of a lead on this second map of this best of 3. Of course, Klimaxxx need to win this map if they want to move on to the losers final B and maybe even the grand finals, because if they don't win this map, that is them out of the tournament completely. We do see both teams setting up on their offense routes, so we'll be looking about how that goes. We actually see the Kenny just chilling out on top of their stand, just, you know, as Brute, Mr. T, just going, you know, I'm pretty badass, you know who I am. But on the other side, we actually have Malheur coming in to disrupt, but he is shredded. He just had no chance of survival. JPY coming in for a grab, but he is tightened. Tilvax playing the Doombringer. I like that. Doombringer was a fun class to play. Guillermo's going to be taken out and nicely defended by Team Klimaxxx. On the other side, similar story. Flamboyant just killing out all the enemy offense and a complete reset on both sides. Both of the defenses holding out strong. Ninewatts has rejoined me here. Ninewatts, how are you doing? Ninewatts is not doing very well, it appears. Well, here's hoping he gets well soon. See, yesterday he was a car. This time, it's his internet. Meanwhile, the two offenses are yet again pushing out. Twin for Klimaxxx, setting up on a reasonably fast route with 340 speed. That's pretty decent. He's already got his regen, so Shrek spots him. He's not going to be able to ruin anything. Shrek doesn't seem to be sniping him yet, but he must see him now. Kenneth throwing out the disc, and a lovely plate. Nice and sexy plate from Kenneth there, denying any cap attempt. Snacky going to try and make something happen, but it's just not going to. Lots of Flamboyant at the Klimaxxx stand. JPY gets out, but well, he conked immediately, so you can't really call him getting out. They're maybe going to try and make something happen here. Dropkick going to get the retrieve, completely denying that movement from JX3, Guillaume and Mella, who are all moving towards the flags, maybe try and cluster it. Dropkick retrieving that just denied them everything and made their presence there useless. So everyone kills out, everything resets.
Head.
Hello, Ninewatts! I love that you're back. Because I really need to drink my beer.
My ping's still at 400, but I'm a robot.
Yeah, you do sound a bit bad. But I'm sure it's fine. So, Ninewatts, if you'd like to take the flag and do a little bit of casting, see how it goes with your ping?
Nah, you're roboting really hard for me, so I'm gonna be the same for others.
Ah, fair enough. We do see Snacky trying to get some disruption off on Shrek, throwing the grenades out, pressing F is skill, remember, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to kill Shrek, and Shrek just fucking shotgunning him to death. X-Fi is gonna chain him out. Oh, holy shit, I didn't even notice they grabbed the flag. JPY with a grab, he is home, and he is secure because he's got a lot of support. Meanwhile, Twin gets out very fast, very high, over 1000 health, now less, but still got lots of health to spare. He's gonna be supported by his Klimaxxx friends, but the Flam spam is here. JX3, Malheur, Guillaume, all here to make something happen, but there are more Klimaxxx players, and the return was made! When the fuck did that happen? Holy shit! And that is the first cap on the board for Team Klimaxxx. Well played. I didn't even see that happen. Guess it just happened so fast, and that is the nature of this map. A return can be made at any time, a grab and a grab can be made at any time, and then it can get back to your base pretty fucking quickly. So well played by Klimaxxx, getting that return and getting that grab, and then getting the cap. That was a star. Would watch again. And it seems the business has returned to usual with 10 minutes left on the scoreboard, 2-1. Dropkick throwing out the BM, saying fuck off to Shrek, who seems to have possibly been O-sniping him from the other side of the map. Shrek, come on dude, we all know it's fun, but you just can't be a dick like that. And I actually can't see Shrek, maybe he was taken out, I think he might, yeah there we go, Kenneth killed Shrek as a punishment. Yod's here to maybe, oh. Well played. Kenny gets the stop on Twin. Twin not going anywhere. Twin taken out, but Kukuka's still here. He's got some health, but unfortunately, so does Yods. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Malheur going to pick up this flag that was thrown off the stand by someone else on their team. Snacker and X-Fi here to maybe do some disruption on this cluster attempt. Twin, oof. That was so close to retrieving, so close. I believed Twin, but unfortunately I didn't believe hard enough, as they're still trying to cluster this. JP, Shrek, JX3, Yods all here to support, but Barrel taken out, Kukuk here, Snacker taken out, Drop still here, X-Fi here, lots of Klimaxxx crash here, all taken out confidently by the Flamboyant defense. So it looks like they'll be capping this unless Klimaxxx do something. They do have some crash coming, but it doesn't look like it'll be soon enough. And Malheur's going to secure this cap in 3, 2, 1, there it is. Maybe with all this crash, Klimaxxx will try and make something happen off the back of that. Snacker does grab, but is immediately taken out. The flag isn't immediately retrieved, so Kukuk's going to have to go directly to it. And by doing that, he gets chained out, he gets plated, and he decides to kill out because, well, what can he do? He's 1 versus 7, you know? And it seems that Ninewatts is back. Ninewatts, hello?
Hello again for the.
I really hope you stick around this time, buddy. I really do.
really hope I
Meanwhile,
stick
Twin
around
is
as
actually
well.
coming in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did you see that? Twin actually went to maybe get a in the midfield sort of grab on that Blood Eagle flag, but unfortunately, no dice, as it is knocked out of the way. Malou gonna retrieve this, and on the other side of the map, Guillaume coming in maybe for a grab. Nope, he opts to maybe just spam with some grenades instead as Raider. JX3 Malou also here to disrupt. JPY on his route, I would estimate a good 15, no, about 7 seconds out now. And Barrel Organ is there. Barrel Organ is sniping. He's taking down to fuck all health. And Tilbax gets the ground pound with the Titan Launcher. The Titan Launcher being an immensely fun weapon to use. So yet another reset, although Malou does grab the flag and throw it off, but not really doing anything as it goes right into Snacker's hands and he gets chained out immediately. Yod's pushing out quite far here actually. He's in midfield as Roam D, which is seemingly the popular playstyle. Barrel Organ opting to snipe out Yod's, Yod's being the, being low. JPY coming in on a route. He is 240 and Tilbax misses. Barrel gets the snipe off, 420 health left. The chain comes out, he's 37 health and he's taken out and retrieved. Well played. Retrieved? No, Guillaume grabs it. He's still going somewhere with this. He's low, he gets taken out, and surely this is a retrieve. However, the Blood Eagle flag is punted across, and nope, JPY secures the Diamond Sword flag. The Blood Eagle flag secured by XFi, and it seems like we might have a standoff here unless Flamboyant can make some sort of crash attempt. Guillaume, Yods, and Miller seemingly want to move in now, whereas Klimaxxx aren't quite as keen, with Kenneth pushing up, being given the opportunity to push up quite high and making it difficult for the offense on the crash here. So we move into yet another standoff. This is bad for Team Klimaxxx. 6 minutes left on the clock with 3-1 to Flamboyant. They need to make something happen now, otherwise they are in deep shit. It's not over yet, but it's kind of nearing the point where, you know, the point of no return, where it just becomes mathematically, well, not mathematically impossible, you know, it's DX after all, but where it becomes pretty fucking impossible considering the skill of the enemy team. We do have Barrel Organ opting to go on soldier offense here with Twin Kook and Snacker versus Shrek, Yods, and Kenneth. Shrek getting a nade. That is dangerous. Shrek is low, he's Raider with the shield packs, and that's going to give him survivability. Yods managed to pick it up right in front of Kook. That was close. But Snacker and Barrel Organ here, they're here to make the plays. Yods throws it away, but it doesn't seem like anyone's there to support. Barrel finishes him off and gets the retrieve. However, no one's on stand, and since anyone's taking, and Flamboyant get the retrieve. Well played. I thought Klimaxxx had a bigger secure on that, but clearly not. And Twin maybe going to try and make a cheeky little grab here, but nah, says Kenneth, nah. So 5 minutes left on the second map between Team Flamboyant and Team Klimaxxx, as it comes closer and closer to Klimaxx's point of no return in terms of being able to cap this. We do see JPY and JX3 moving out on two similar cap routes. Welcome back, Ninewatts. As they come in with absolutely no disruption, Tilbax actually misses. JPY gets out almost full health, 290 to 230, 474 after the chain and sniper fire, but he's still got good health. He's got support from Yods and Guillaume. Kenneth's on stand. This looks to be the fourth cap from Team Flamboyant, and so it is. 4-1 with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Team Klimaxxx, you need to make something happen. You need to make something happen now, because this is just not going to do anything if you just keep on throwing the same old stuff. Maybe try 5-0. It's a bit cheesy now, I know, but you got to do something different. Snacker coming in on a route, however, he's coming into a completely uncleared stand, and he gets plated. And it seems like we're going to experience a bit of a lull here, as actually no, Twin grabs Twin grabs the flag, but unfortunately it doesn't go anywhere. And it seems like the Yods is maybe going to nurse this. Nah, he's just going to retrieve that immediately as both teams set up. The Flamboyant seemingly more prepared as Guillaume Malheur and JX3 in the heavy suits are all here at the enemy base trying to get those clears off. JX3 going to fucking Merv himself. Well played, my friend, and by well played I mean you silly goose. Doesn't matter though, Klimaxxx gets the lovely body block on JPY, then the kill on JX3, punishing him for his mistake of going heavy when he clearly needs to practice a bit with those Mervs. And on the other side, Shrek is on top of the base with Kenneth on stand. And the crash, well, the disrupt is coming in with Twin just about to grab. Kenneth is off stand, grenades are on stand, but he gets out with 550 health, 282, about, 280 speed. And he's home. No snipes coming out from Shrek, who seemingly had been cleared up. This looks like it's going to be another cap for Team Klimaxxx. Well played. This is exactly what they needed. But 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. They only have to get a cap and a grab now. And that's all they really need if they want to continue this, which they can certainly do. But before they had the leisure of time, now they do not have that in any way, shape or form, as JPY gets out with the grab. Barrel goes for the clutch grenade, but it doesn't seem to do any damage, at least from my point of view. JPY chaining his chase, but not good enough as he gets conked. Malheur's hit to support, so is JX3, but Twin and X-Fi also here, and Kakook, and there's the retrieve. Nicely done by Team Klimaxxx. Nice little bit of crash there with 2 minutes left on the board.
I'm back.
Welcome back, my good friends. May you stay here and may your ping be single digits instead of triple, it seems.
Yes, and quadruple at some points.
That's been alright. It's been an exercise for my voice.
Indeed, I've heard.
Oh, so you're properly back now, not pseudo.
Yeah, I've been sitting here for a few minutes just hoping for it to be good, so...
So well, take it away, Ninewatts. Please, say something.
Okay, well, Twin and JPY both crossed each other on the routes. Twin spotted by Shrek has already eaten a snipe. On the other side, though, JP is coming in with full health and a stand which seems disrupted, although all the Klimaxxx offense has had to K out and defend. And there's no dice for JP, who just ran into 10 people at once. Poor guy.
Indeed, well played by both teams on that account, but of course, the retrieve was made, so we all know who played better there. But we've got 1 minute left to make 2 caps. It's possible, and I want to believe, but unfortunately I'm going to have to call this as GG towards Flamboyant. Klimaxxx might go for a cheese strat and just send everyone on offense, but that does leave their flag at risk of being grabbed, and if it gets grabbed and they can force a standoff, well, that's just death as they have 45 seconds left. Twin coming in on a route, reasonably fast, 320, ground pound to stand, but he ground pounds too late. Kenneth gets his ground pound off as well, or maybe a blue play, I couldn't quite see, and that's a no grab. 30 seconds left on the map. This has got to be GG. Malheur gets out with the flag, buying his team some more time if need be. Only 150 health, so that's not going anywhere particularly fast. Well, it shouldn't. Kakook getting a nice midfield retrieve there, but with 15 seconds left on the game, I wouldn't be surprised if they start calling good game right here and now. And there we go. We see Barrel, Twin, and X-Fi calling GG. GG's indeed, fellas. You played well. You were held out for a long time. For a very long time, it was just 1-0 to Team Flamboyant. You managing to get a second cap, but it was not enough as Team Flamboyant wins the second map in best of 3, securing their place in the losers brackets finals B, where they will play Pelican for a chance to play in the grand finals for those esport dollars of 1,300. Wow, what a game. What a game.
Yes, let's just hope Flamboyant rises from the ashes and beats Alert in the finals. That would be amazing. Unlikely, but amazing.
Just asking both of them for interviews. Barrel Organ says that I think he's saying he wants to come have an interview, so that'd be fantastic.
That would be nice. The nicest guy in the mumble. Kenneth coming out with the GGVP, even with an exclamation mark. Obviously showing his delight at the games.
Indeed, it was well played by both teams, and it's nice to see that they're both taking it so well. I'm just going to see if I can message them in Mumble to see if they can maybe come to here.
Oh yes.
So
says
from
Baron.
what you saw of that last match, Ninewatts, what did you think?
Well, from the little I saw,
Can you go and grab
seemed
JP
good.
as well, please?
Go
Okay,
melee
Malur,
now.
close enough.
I'll
I'll just
unmute them.
unmute them for us. Hello, hello, fellas. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
So, those games, man, those games. Let's hear from Barrel first. Overall, your thoughts and opinions on how it went.
I was slightly disappointed with Drydock, although I think Flam would have won even if we played better.
Yeah.
We are not good on that map, and they are. In
Fair
DX,
enough.
it was very close.
Yeah,
So,
DX was very close indeed.
I'm not exactly disappointed with DX. But yeah, I mean, we knew Flam had a very good chance of winning this. And
Did you expect to come out with absolutely no maps at all? Because from what I understand, you've taken maps from them before, and you've always had more of a kind of upbeat, sort of confident attitude about playing teams who are perhaps considered better than Klimaxxx. You've always thought that we can take maps from these better teams, so we can maybe beat them. You've always had that kind of upbeat, sort of good attitude. Did you really expect to come out with no maps at all?
I don't know. Flam played well, and I don't know if a better team plays well, they're not going to lose maps. So.
Yeah, fair enough. And Malur, let's move to you. Your thoughts on the entire game in general?
Really happy with the results. Pleasantly
can
surprised. We had played them quite a bit on Drydock before in scrims, and we had a system that worked. But last time we played them, it seemed they had learned to play against it, and we actually struggled. But so pretty happy with how we played that map.
Well, you've won, and you're now moving into the losers finals. Losers finals B. The losers brackets finals B, where you have to play against Pelican. What are your thoughts on how things are going to go there? Because Pelican are a strong team, as they beat. They were beaten, but they did play very well versus Vertigo. So what are your thoughts on how that match will go?
I think it's going to be an exciting one for sure. I do think we're the stronger team out of the two. I think we have a better lineup and better overall team play than Pelican. But they have just last time in what was it, the semifinal, that they beat us quite convincingly.
Yes, I glanced that game indeed.
Yeah, indeed. Well, actually, like that game came down to one standoff, but yeah, they did a good job, and yeah, looking forward to play those guys. It's always fun.
So, Barrel, if you don't mind sharing this information, if you were to kind of list maybe one or two things that were core to the reason of your team losing this game, and maybe if it had gone differently in terms of those two things, two faults that you can point to with how your team played in the two matches, particularly Drydock, of course.
Well, I'll start with DX. And they got 2 of their caps because we didn't chase well enough, and the other 2 were self-clears on stand. Just Cowboys, which was unlucky, I think. And Drydock, it was just our playstyle was wrong, and something wasn't working on D especially. We weren't fragging enough O before they reached the stand. And,
Sure.
Yeah, we just got raped most of the time.
Well, fair enough. Malur, what do you think that do you think there's a special part of your strategy that really helped you to dominate in DX and gain your confident lead on dominate in DD and get your confident lead on DX? Do you have any particular thing that you would credit to being the reason why you won both games?
Well, 2 maps play really differently, and we had very different strats for those 2. But I can't really say that it was one thing, because even though our offense was playing well, our defense held the flag pretty much the entire time either way. Like, when they got out, we made sure it was either a standoff or we got a chase down,
Sure.
which is really good. The one cap was one just completely clean base to base, not a single pass, I think.
Were there
This is a
not
good
2
play.
caps?
Oh, did you get 2?
misremembering? I think
I'm
they
lost.
were both base-to-base clean ones. Anyway.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, those are obviously the best ones to get, but
Yeah.
I think our D played really well, and yeah, like I said last time in the group stage against Pelican, we were trying to have a more structured offense and actually think about what we're doing instead of just going on autopilot mode and ski our heads into dropkick or barrel the entire map.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I've noticing crashes more lately, and I feel like both of your teams are fantastic crashes. Like, I at one point saw, I think it was like the entire Flamboyant team just run at the enemy base and secure that retrieved, and it was really played well. I feel like Klimaxxx also had some fantastic crashes, although on occasion, I think there was once or twice when, unfortunately, just due to timing reasons, your offense came in kind of one by one, or kind of maybe two at a time at best, meaning that they're easily cleaned up. But for the most part, both teams had fantastic crashes, I found.
Yeah, I'd say the key to crashing is counting, both how much time you have and how many players on the other team are securing the flag.
Yeah.
Because if there's only 4, that means already it's pretty hard to return against 4 players, and they're probably going to have 3 people either regrabbing or clearing for the next run. So then you need to keep people back at base. If there's 7, you can easily crash with 7 as long as you're back on stand before they can reach it.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. So thank you very much for both of you coming in to have these interviews. Do you have any final thoughts and shout-outs, Barrel?
Well, shout-outs to all the teams for playing, and I am a big fan of Flam, and I hope they beat Vert and Pelly, of course, and my team as well for improving a lot since the start of the tournament, and the casters casting everything.
Thank you, Barrel. And Malur?
To my team, of course, awesome today, good job. Fucking finally, we're in the top 3 in a money tournament. First time since fucking Paris qualies.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I feel like we've been top 3 material ever since then, and we always somehow choked or failed or did something wrong. And now it really, finally we get something. It really feels good.
Well, congratulations to you and your team, man. You're definitely getting the recognition that you deserve in forms of dem esport monies. I hope you spend on something pink and frilly.
Thank you.
I'd like to throw out my shout-outs now, and Ninewatts, before we close for tonight. I'd like to give a shout-out to Tribescast Network, the guys who organize all of this, the admins behind it, the other casters, the cameraman, Aya, who is just invaluable for the Tribescast Network. I'd like to thank everyone involved with the Tribescast Network, and please do be sure to sign up to help out. If you don't know how to sign up, please make a post on Reddit or something like that. Just make some sort of communication, and I'm sure someone will know where to direct you. Alternatively, I'd also like to throw a shout out to all the teams who play, especially those 2 who played today, Team Klimaxxx and Team Flamboyant, 2 of my favourite teams, especially Klimaxxx. Love you guys. So well played today, guys. I'd like to shout out my own stream, twitch.tv/MrDrunkenJedi. I'll put a link in the chat. And I'd like to shout out to playapug.com. That link will also be in the chat. Playapug.com being the place to go if you want to get involved with the community. You can download Mumble, join the community Mumble, get talking, or maybe join the competitive side, play pickup games, and have a lot of fun. Ninewatts.
Yes, well, shout out to everyone you previously shouted out. And the final and to me most important one is shout out to you, because you basically solo casted this whole thing, with me being totally bang fucked for 90% of the time.
Yeah, that was difficult.
Very unfortunate. So yeah, definitely shout out to you.
If I may add, I'd like to give a little shout out to Barrel and his team, Klimaxxx. Because like I said, Monday, they were, I believe, a House League team last season, and it felt like they were that one team that was always just messing about in pucks and just having a good time. Well, that is all good and dandy. Like, now they stepped up their game and they take it serious, and it's so much fun to play them. And it's awesome to get on a new team that's really, really strong. Like, just look at their group stage matches. They took maps of Worth, I believe, and all other strong
Not quite.
teams.
No.
Oh, wait.
Not maps. No.
Two caps.
Quite a lot of caps. Yeah.
Took quite a lot of caps. Yeah. Was an impressive one anyway. So yeah, good job to Klimaxxx.
I have one final shout out to 3 people.
Go for it.
Twin, Turbo Yella, and Demasel, who have been teaching me routes the last week. I'm thankful. I'm enjoying it a lot, so thank you.
Well, thanks for the shout-outs, everyone. I'd like to give a second shout-out to the main man, Aya. This guy is burning himself out with the amount of work he does, and I think everyone really does need to appreciate just how much he does for us. All the time he's spending this doing camera work for us, and it really does deserve recognition. And yeah, I'd like to just announce that unless the dates are changed in 5 days at the same time, so that is 8 GMT or 9 CET, Pelican versus the winners of today, Team Flamboyant, will be happening. The losers finals B. That game will decide who goes on to the grand final and who goes on to take that esport dollar bills. So please do tune in 5 days from now. That is this Sunday, I believe. Yes, no, sorry, it's actually Monday. Next week on Monday, that game will be happening. So do tune in. It's going to be fucking good. I'd like to thank everyone here for all the shout-outs to everyone, and I think we're going to call it a day there. Thanks for watching and listening. It's been great.